I realize that we really have made progress in our profession. People are getting jobs, and they're not just getting any old job. They're getting jobs that they're passionate about and that they want to do.
Then I started my own business. Now it's called Nick's Optical, and I make mostly all the lenses for my dad right now.
Yep. And you've been doing that how long now?
Almost 2 years.
Yeah. Being part of my business, Dr. J's, optometry is what I do. We would all like to have our own lab, and what that brings to my practice is flexibility with patients coming in that, with their many kids, what we're doing right now is they can get a pair of glasses today, and saves them cost, saves them time, especially someone who's never worn glasses, that's needed glasses for be able to see in classrooms and that kind of thing. Just is a big plus in a practice like mine to be able to say, hey, you can pick out your frames today, and to be able to walk in the back, and Nicholas will make you a pair of glasses in basically less than a half hour. And Nicholas took the rest of it and developed his own practice inside of my walls in Nick's Optical, and he's done a nice job.
It usually comes out like this, so it can fit the frame and stuff. My idea came from a Special Olympics when all the nations came to Ames, Iowa.
Yep, that was, what, 7 years ago?
7 years ago. And then there was one of those machines there, and then I got that bug in my head.
Yeah, you did. So basically, how much money did you have to borrow, Nicholas?
$35,000.
And how long, with the assistance of the PASS program, how long will it take you to pay all that off?
They said 3 years.
3 years, which is amazing.
Well, as Nick's mom, it's most important to Jay and I that all of our children become independent as they grow up in life. And it's been real exciting for us, for Nicholas, to be going through this program, because every step of the way we're figuring out that this is going to set him up to be independent as an adult. And we will continue to provide whatever resources and assistance we can, but we know that there's going to come a time when Nick's independence will be so important for him. And I think he's headed in the right direction, and this is truly a program that can help him be a guy all by himself, making ends meet.
What this one's supposed to be, Nick?
Those ones that I did, have no access.
Yeah, what's the left?
I sit down most of the time, but today I'm standing down.
I started working with Lori about 3 years ago when she was really looking into the possibility of becoming self-employed.
Out of the job I'm on now.
She had brain surgery, and then that kind of causes short-term memory issues, and Lori had been a person that had been on disability for over 20 years. Really, she was pretty depressed and had a hard time really sometimes having a focus and having a purpose in life. So in the course of talking, found out that she had started a locksmithing course. And so through our kind of discovery process, we had her continue on and complete that course. We've been fortunate because we were kind of in the discovery phase and going out and doing what we called key cutting sessions, and we went into little different communities and just kind of set up at a gas station or on the street corner and opened the back doors of the truck, and a chance for people to come up and meet her, and she would duplicate keys for $1, a simple key for $1, to kind of let people get to know her. And from that key cutting session, we happened to go up into a tribal area up in Nebraska, and it was probably one of the best experiences that we had. Everyone was so welcoming, saying, We need somebody like you up here. And it was just a fantastic experience. And out of that, Lori has been able to get a tremendous contract, a life-changing contract. By the time it's all said and done, we're estimating right now about $80,000, which is just incredible.
Here's a cylinder right here. And then when we take it apart, we put a follower in there. It's just a little tube so that the pins up here won't come out. And then we repin the bottom. And these are high security, so this is a master key system. It means there's 2 sets of pins in there. One key will open all of them, and then the other key for this unit will only open this unit. So they're kind of nice. A little time consuming, but it's a lot of fun.
We found an ambulance, a used ambulance that had under 30,000 miles on it, that was perfect because she wanted to be a mobile business. And as a female locksmith going out on the highway to a rest area because somebody locked their keys in their car, you've got to be worried about safety and safety concerns. Well, you drive up there with an ambulance and turn on the lights and you light up the whole area.
These are nice little towns. There's not another locksmith for 40 miles all the way around me, so I go over in the hills and do a lot of traveling. It's real interesting. I really, really like it because it's not the same thing day in and day out. You know, right now it seems like that because it's the same job, you know, but every job's definitely different.
And so by working with people who want to be entrepreneurs, they have this sense of they can start to take control back, and they have a dream and they have a goal. And if we can work together and map out a plan, then they take control of their life again and have an opportunity to change their lives.
This is my mailman, right here. Because he always give me mail all week. Yeah.
Because Emily is so social, we knew she needed to be in the community, we knew she needed to talk. And the only thing we could come up with was a coffee shop. Independence had had 2 coffee shops. They both had failed. But what the heck? You know, I've done sillier things before.
Tables and chairs. Downstairs.
The building was built in, I believe, 1928 as the newspaper office. And then in, I believe, the 70s, a gentleman purchased it from the newspaper office as an insurance office. But he didn't do anything to it. He left it in its original state. So when we came in, we gutted it.
I told her she has to make lunch today because she don't have paint on her actual hands.
There you go. Yes, you do.
There isn't much in Independence as far as employment opportunities with for people with special needs.
Chocolate?
Yes, and one on top, if they want it. Whipped.
Topping.
That's right.
So basically,
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Wow!
Just suck a little tiny bit in.
All that work, and now we have a name. It's perfect.
You're official.
You're official. It's perfect. Wow.
So today we have Emily's grand opening today. It's gone on all week long, and today is the final day of her grand opening, and we have been very, very busy. Right? Who's playing music?
My dad.
Yep, and Dad is providing music from noon to 2. And you've been busy entertaining and chatting with customers all day long. I'm proud of you.
Long day.
Long day.
And the group, we dress in purple, we wear red hats, and we just have fun. We don't work for a cause, because we do that in a lot of other organizations. Well, we've been waiting for it to open with a lot of anticipation, and we inquired, and they said they had a room that we could use, and so we came, and we're their very first party.
When we went for our training, those are all drinks that we learned how to make. A lot of it's teamwork and everything. I mean, as far as drinks go, I usually do the milk. Emily does espresso. Susie's right behind us grabbing pitchers and cleaning up after us. If we're having an off day, it's just kind of chaotic for everybody. I mean, if one person's off, it's just a mess. So we have our good days and we have our bad days. Just, I guess, like everywhere else. I really like it. It's much better than my old job. I love working with Emily and Susie and Mo, and it's just very rewarding.
Okay, you can go ahead and cut in.
There you go, Em. Right across. Cut. Wow. Congratulations, Emily.
Yep, perfect.
I wanted them to be in a first-rate environment. I wanted them to sell first-class products, and I just wanted it to be first-rate all the way around.
No, why does CJ call it?
Peeps.
Peeps.
We all have our own name for them. Ducks, chicks, and peeps.
Her employees are being paid minimum wage, so they are paying taxes. Yes, very much so. They're tax-paying citizens. They're going to make it on their own.
Thanks for coming.
You bet. Thanks for coming.
I think that sheltered work will go away because those are the people. It's not on their radar. It's not one of the choices on the menu. They want inclusion. They're persistent, they're tenacious, and they know that they have something to offer our community. I think the options are changing for people. So what's a regular job? I don't know, but I think all people can work, and I think all people need to work. They have that right, and they have that responsibility to participate in our communities.